Hello, America. Pastor Mark Burns here, and you're watching The Colors That Unite. Happy Sunday to you and to everyone that is here joining us for this amazing broadcast here on RSBN.TV. Again, I want to thank Joe and the whole RSBN team, and to everyone that believes in conservatism. We have an amazing show today and an amazing guest that's going to be joining us later. But I just wanted to just discuss some of the things that has impacted our nation this week, and some important things that has impacted our nation. And I just want to get you to chime in, call the number that you see on the screen, 864-373-0001. I want to give a big shout to all of the RSBN chatters who are on the chat, who are in the chat rooms and they're chatting away. I want you to just join in the conversation and make sure that we have an amazing show where we can talk about the colors that unite us and not the colors that divide us. 864-373-0001. This has been a busy week this week. First of all, I'm so excited to see how Mr. Trump is doing well in the polls, and the polls are doing great. The campaign is moving full steam ahead. We're down to the last wire. I think we're like 49 something odd days, 48 days left in this election. And now we got coming up we have the debates. They're coming up. And again, I'm sure Mr. Trump, he's a great debater. He's going to be ready for that. So let us be in prayer for Mr. Trump and the whole team that's going to be preparing and getting ready for the up-and-coming presidential debates. Remember, October, this is down to the wire. In October, we're in the middle of September, and October is usually when most people make their decision about who they're going to actually vote for. So for all of the people of faith in this country, if you're a person, if you're a man, if you're a woman of faith, if faith is a big part of your life, then this election is more important than any other election in the history of this country. There's so much that is at stake. There is so much that is on the line. Right now, number one, it is important that if you're a man or woman of faith, that you vote for a candidate or a party that's going to support making abortions illegal again, or making it more difficult for people to abort babies. Those are millions of babies that die, millions of babies that are aborted, and I think that is absolutely wrong. We have to challenge that, and if anything, we have to make sure the states have the right to choose the laws that are impactful for their communities, for their states, for where they live. Number two, I also know that marriage is so important between man and woman. That doesn't mean because we believe these things that we are bigoted or that we are ostracizing other people who don't believe that way. I mean, that's the beauty, and I can talk about from personal experience, that's the beauty of Christianity. That Christianity gives us the freedom to choose. That you have the freedom to love or to reject. We don't have to ostracize you, and nor do we have to make you feel like you are guilty or wrong because you do not believe in what we believe. Also, the next president will be appointing 2 to 3 Supreme Court justices. 2 to 3 Supreme Court justices will be appointed. And it is so important that we have a president that will not look at the Constitution as a living, breathing document, but will look at the Constitution as it was written and as our forefathers wrote it out, so that the laws are not changing with the times, but that we are making rules and having laws as our forefathers who created this nation, birthed this nation, designed it to be. And so it is so important that if you're a man or woman of faith, this election is more important than anything that we could ever do. This election is so important than any election that we ever could have. You have to get out and vote, and you have to get out and make sure that you're voting for a person that believes that marriage is between man and woman. Number two, you believe in the life, pro-life, babies, lives matter. You know, children matter. Millions of babies are dying. I think that's completely in error. It's completely wrong. We need to have a party and a president that will support the freedom of religion. It is very clear. One party supports religion while another party does not. And it doesn't matter what your background faith is, but if you're a person of faith and you believe, and faith is a bit important part of your life, you want to make sure that you're voting for a candidate that is supporting those initiatives. And so we're going to get right into it. I'm excited about our guest that we have coming on later today, Christopher Anderson, who is the president of the Baltimore branch of the OAAU organization, Afro-American Unity. We'll be going to him later, but I'm excited about talking to him. Educated, amazing brother from Baltimore City. We're going to be talking to him, the things that he has done and the things that his group, the OAAU, which was started in 1964 by Malcolm X, and why he believes Donald Trump is the best person for the African-American community and why he needs to become the next president of the United States. And that's exclusive right here on RSBN.TV. Right now, we're going to open the phone lines, and we have Stuart from Virginia. Stuart, are you with me today? Stuart, are you with us?
Oh, man, how you doing?
Welcome to the show, Stuart.
Okay, I love you, man. I left you some encouraging messages after some of the junk, a couple weeks ago, and I thank God we prayed for you.
Thank you, Stuart.
And, yeah, man, it's a bunch of junk, you know that. Hey, okay, I saw something. First of all, you've seen Hillary's America, right?
I have, yes.
Okay. Now, one thing I did not know, I am a New York City guy. Okay, I live in Virginia. I live in Danville, Virginia right now, but I've been here. I have 6 kids, but I could not believe it. See, and again, I'm a white guy, so I thought growing up in New York, we thought these guys that were riding around, with the hoods and all this stuff years and years ago, whatever. We guys in New York, we thought those were Republicans, country club Republicans. And I found out the country club Republicans with the country club playing golf, not riding around, and doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this when I found this out. And I'm like,
wow.
They're playing Trump, and I've met Trump, and I know you've met him, a whole bunch of more times. And hey, I'm sure you love that plane, but never mind that part. But he is a decent guy.
Sure.
He's not. Yeah, I just can't believe. And now Obama is race baiting, saying, well, if you vote for, I like what Herman Cain said. Herman Cain said, listen, people are going to be at the polling places asking them to vote, because I've seen it myself. Vote this way. They give out papers. Mm-hmm. I've seen this. And they're going to, and Herman Cain said, they're going to do this. They're going to say, okay. And they're going to go in there, and about 25 or 30% of them are going to vote for Trump. So I pray to God, let me tell you, I pray to God that she is the spirit of Jezebel, Hillary Clinton, or she is oppressed, or in fact demon possessed by the spirit of Jezebel. And I just pray in Jesus' name that she retire, if that's the right word.
Yeah. Well, I tell you,
I love you, man. I love you.
I love you too, and I want to thank you so much for your prayers, and thank you for just being a strong supporter and a strong American and being bold in your beliefs. And thank you so much for supporting let's show the colors that unite, because we need, again, this is a time more than ever. And I said it today on Twitter. You had just yesterday, had two bombings, New York and New Jersey bombings. We're going to get into that a little bit later, and a ISIS stabbing that took place, a stabbing spree that took place in Minnesota Mall, and it's so and Minnesota Mall, and we got to be diligent. We got to be united more than ever before, to be united as one people, as one country, under one flag. That is the red, white, and blue of America. Sean from Ohio. Sean, are you with me?
Hello?
Hey, Sean from Ohio. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on? I was your first guest on your first episode.
Oh, wow.
When you first started, basically.
Welcome back to the show. So welcome back to the show, Sean.
Hey, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless the Trump family and everybody. But, hey, I wanted to ask a question. Is Mr. Trump going to use the United Parcel System to get in touch with every citizen in America, the 365 million people?
I can't answer if he's going to be using the United States Postal Service, but I obviously know that it is truly his desire and the campaign's desire to get the message out to as many Americans as possible, to every American as possible, and to get get this message of unity, this message of conservatism, and this message of again, we need more Americans who are not afraid and not allowing, what I call the race baiting Democrats, liberal Democrats, for dividing us and having us to feel ashamed that we are proud Americans. And so without question, I know, Sean, that Mr. Trump desires to get the message out to everyone. And also thank you for those that are donating to the Trump campaign. Again, it's just so important that in this last wire, this last push, that we continue. If you've already given, give again. Go to DonaldJTrump.com and continue to give what's on your heart. Contribute however little to the campaign. But we want to make sure we get that message out to everyone, and that they may hear this message. Again, this is in October. September, after September, that's October. October, 30 days left. Then there's the election at the beginning of November. And just so everybody know that this Wednesday, September the 21st, will be my 37th birthday. 21st of September will be my birthday. 37 years old. I'll be turning 37 on the 21st. I don't know if I'm supposed to give out my age or not. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do I know? They give me thumbs up. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, but I'm turning 37 on the 21st of September. Jeremy is on the line. Jeremy, thank you so much for calling until the colors unite. Welcome to the show, sir.
How you doing, Pastor?
Welcome.
Thank you. I called the Wayne Dupree show the other night, kind of blew it. I just wanted to say, God bless you. I appreciate everything you were doing in RSBN. By the way, this is JC779723 on YouTube chat.
Okay.
I just wanted to put a little joke out there, I guess, because there was a guy that put a tweet out, and he showed Hillary Clinton's headquarters supposedly rounding up to do some door knocking, and nobody even showed up. But yeah, go ahead, sir.
No, go ahead.
Well, yes, no, I just found that very, very comical. Trump has this in the book. I keep saying over and over, California will go red. I'm in Southern California, and everybody I talk to, sir, is we all love you. We love RSBN.
Wow.
And it's Trump all the way, sir.
Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for being a supporter of the show. Thank you for being a supporter of RSBN. And thank you for being a supporter of Mr. Trump. And it just means so much, the love that's coming in from all over the world, really the world, of just giving us an opportunity to continue to try to bring people together and just unite us as one people, one voice, one race, which is the human race. Somebody said to me on Twitter, Pastor, you done sold out your own race supporting Donald Trump. And I said, listen, unfortunately, I'm sorry if you think so, but my race is the human race. I'm first a child of God. I'm first a child of the Most High God. That's my view. Now, that may not be your view, and you have every right to believe what you want to believe. But in my world and in my view, I know that first I'm a child of God. So that for my race is everybody, the human race, and I believe that as long as we have that mindset, we can really get some things done together. We have Sunday from Texas. Sunday, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Sunday. Are you there with us from Texas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Pastor Thomas. Oh, good evening.
Good
It's
evening.
6 p.m. here. 6 p.m. in Dallas. Let me reduce. Just give me a moment. Let me reduce. Okay. Now, I really wanted to call. I called in last week, Sunday. Don't mind my accent. I migrated from Nigeria. All right. So don't mind my accent, please.
Okay.
Now, I called in last week, but I couldn't make it. I really wanted to school that guy that called from Arizona, the black guy that called from Arizona who said he's well educated. I wanted to teach him history. That was the reason why I called last week, but I couldn't make it. I really felt bad. I wanted to teach him history. Now, but the question I have for you today, I was going to see you on the campaign trail.
Say that one more time. And I'm going to tell you, Sunday, just so you know, I love Nigeria. I love Nigeria. I've been there several times, Abuja. I've been there, Lagos.
Okay.
And so anyway, that's one of my favorite countries. Beautiful people. But go ahead with your question, Sunday.
Yeah. You see, I told you, like, why I called last week. I wanted to teach that guy, the black guy that called from Arizona, who said Mr. Trump is associated with white supremacists. I wanted to teach